Alright. We're hitting it up. Some of that DE. I think there's only one real thing that we need to do. Well, there's a couple, obviously. But there's one big thing that we need to be looking for. Will the game crash? Immediately. Okay, it did not. Wait, hold on. Okay. We're good. Yeah, we can do the autosave. But yeah, we finished up with this check. We need to take the body away, but we don't want to do that right now, because it's going to fucking take the whole day, for whatever fucking reason. And then we need to... Can I not move? Okay. And then we need to, do the thing. We need to talk to Wild Pine's representative. And I have no fucking clue where the Wild Pine's representative actually is. So we will have to find out. We also have the ball now. Let me give dude the ball. This is hella a side quest, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Where are the boys out here? Is it a different dude? She ain't nothing to me, man.
You're still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking.
Here we go.
What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
What?
Now. No need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's
not gonna be alternative.
Here in Martinez.
Trying is worth as much as is accomplished.
Dude, come on,
Fine.
man.
You try to right a wrong. It's still a gram better than actual nothing.
Let's try it.
Custodian observe is a veteran.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of FIS.
Don't you mean Frista?
You do not speak his...
There's something he missed.
Yeah. We'll see if we can do that in the future. Alright. We need to talk to the Wild Pines representative, and I have no absolute idea where the fuck they are. Let me talk to bro.
Yes.
+1 Sylvie suicide jokes. Okay, I might just have to look this up, straight up. Disco Elysium Wild Pines rep. Where can I find... Yeah, everybody's confused about this. Of the inn in a boat near the second entrance. What the fuck? Okay, so it was the complete opposite way. I thought it would be over to the right, but it's actually what I was going to do before. Not through that way. Okay, we don't need this flashlight in my hand anymore. We're not fucking with that. Also, what? There's like, oh. Where the fuck is that at the top left? So, yeah, this is what I thought, because I was like, we need to go exploring and find some more shit out here. Okay, I don't know why that water audio got a little fucked up there. Okay, it's like cutting out. Ignore it. This is it. This has to be it. This has to be the Wild Pines rap. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in your entire life.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach.
Here
Her
it
green
is.
raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
Joyce.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
I gave us away.
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
Shake your hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
It's tight and cold.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
That is good to hear, madame.
This is like the nicest
My
person we've ever
colleague will
interviewed.
take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
There's a trace of irony in his voice.
Hmm.
Mischief, even. The lieutenant is hatching some scheme.
How interesting. I wish you a
Swift
swift
recovery.
recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
We'll ask him about the lynching first.
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Do we have our badge
Precinct
number?
57.
I think we lost ours.
And this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois. I'm afraid Harry doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Oh, and what happened to yours, Detective?
Ooh.
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Yeah.
I see. So, are you saying you
This
lost
episode?
your badge during the course of this episode?
Yeah.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
Oh no. Well, now we have to say that we're either heavy drinking, or we could have eaten it and we're just a dipshit. We'll just go with dipshit
Oh,
route.
dear. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't...
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional.
Of course, I sympathize.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Can't chance I see more of that badge. Come on.
Feelings will guide the way.
No.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope
Dude,
you have a badge
reload. I'm not doing this shit again. Fuck that. Okay, maybe I didn't need to reload the whole fucking thing. See, this is the issue. If I put 4:45 in the morning, because we get up in the get up in the morning right before everyone else to grind. You don't know the powers that I have. The powers of not sleeping enough and waking up too early. But dude, once it's over. Once I figured out how to auto-save and auto-load, I was doomed to a life of never being able to do what I want.
You're still waiting for a replacement.
As Rennie turns
Oh, we hit the legendary.
2. The larger one is shaped like a cross.
Cross?
A crowned head in front of 2 crossed rocks. A small blue star inside them.
Hit them for bravery.
It's a conflicted topic for the old veteran. There must have been a number of controversial episodes in his service days.
Bravery?
Doing my duty in the heat of battle.
Okay, I don't even know why I'm talking to this
Looking my
guy.
mortality in the eye. When men like
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of
Damn.
velvet and gold.
The
in
Priestling?
the first months of the revolution here in Revachol.
Okay, so he was in the war,
Thought he could
and he won some shit.
The young Brisson was all piss and no vinegar, wearing the tunic of purple velvet and cock.
Purple velvet tunic.
To keep the long and bloody story short, Brisson marched us against the partisans in Coron. The rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire.
Like a
I was shot in
bloodbath.
the left shoulder and went down. Just a flesh wound. But just as I turned over,
Missing his lower jaw. Damn.
driven mad by the noise and smell of gunpowder,
Shattered my
Step
knee.
up.
Hang on to the story. Veterans get sentimental after such
True.
retrains. This might yield something useful.
What do you
I
do?
grabbed my sidearm and shot the beast in the head.
Captain Arnold.
Let's go.
Bane of horses.
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me and Jolas Tresson. Gert the Dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die.
What happened to my Johnny
Tougher than
Lawjaw?
he looked, that
My
one.
jaw is tight.
He didn't. I hoisted through some miracle.
This is just like talking to any old dude in real life.
Downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. More than anyone's duty.
Alright, we'll just keep talking to him.
But, and that
Is that
Holy
right?
shit, this just goes on forever.
It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself.
maybe. Oh no, you have to get shot.
Do not speak of what you
Alright, we're done. We're done. We're done with the shit.
You should
Holy
try to
shit.
come up with a heroic story of your own.
Let's give him the
What
ball.
is-
Now, No need to get...
Try it. Fine.
Give him the ball back.
You tried
Okay,
something wrong.
we'll come back to that. I'm not gonna do that shit right now. We gotta go interview the other motherfucker. And presumably not fail this negotiation check. Hopefully. And seem like a complete idiot. I don't think it matters. I mean, I think we're gonna be fucked either way. What is this? So every fucking save of this game is personalized. I will, however, save again. just in case.
A striking woman.
Good afternoon. Joyce Baton, my maiden name.
Shake her
I'm
hand.
glad to see you. I was just...
That is good.
There's a
How interesting.
Alright, go through the lynching.
And
Oh, I see.
Okay.
So are you saying... Oh, I do...
as I
Of course.
Alright, it's time.
she's a
Suggestion
professional.
time.
Negotiate feelings.
Are you fucking me at reload? We should not be failing the 50-50 this many times.
A striking.
Good afternoon. Joyce
Okay, this is not what I should be doing here.
that is good.
This like definitely doesn't even matter.
Quite the...
Of course. And
Oh,
Awkward.
oh dear. I do, but...
as I
Of course.
Okay, it literally doesn't even matter with half this shit, but I'm gonna fucking hit this shit anyway. Dude, how can you fucking fail? Okay, I don't think you can ever hit this check. I think it's just impossible. I think they just give you the false hope. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna go through whatever happens. This one is whatever happens.
I would...
that
There's a tr-
How interesting.
I'm at the lynching.
of course. And
Oh,
awkwardness.
oh dear.
as I
Of course.
It's time. Negotiate.
Professional feelings.
Fuck. Alright,
I
whatever.
assure you, it is no small
She's silent. The wind flaps.
officer.
Oh, fuck. Okay. We're not taking that. We're not taking this level of disrespect. Me personally, I wouldn't allow this level of disrespect.
A striking.
Good afternoon, Joyce L. Messier. I'm glad I was...
I think the only downside, I don't think there is like an upside to this. I think the only upside is that you just don't get morale damage.
I see. Oh dear. I do.
as I said.
Of course.
Hang on. She's a
Let's go, let's go,
professional.
let's go.
Negotiate feelings.
Dude, you literally can't. I know I'm getting higher than 50%. I'm looking at the dice when it rolls that I rolled like a 6 and a fucking... Like a 6 and a 5 and it still didn't work.
Good afternoon, Joyce L. Messier. I'm glad I was just...
That is good too.
There's a trip.
How interesting.
Alright, whatever. We're just not gonna negotiate our way out of it.
Awkwardness. What?
I see. Oh, I do.
As I said.
Of course.
Hang on. She's a professional.
What kind of arrangement?
Favors for favors. A dirty alliance of some sort.
A dirty
Consider
alliance.
this. Perhaps she has been planning it all along. That you convince yourself into colluding with her.
Wait, can I just... Oh, I can't save midway through here. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now it's a high check since I asked that other thing.
Feelings will guide you.
And I still missed it with a 72%. Dude, what type of shit is this? This is actually unbelievable.
Joyce L. I'm glad I was just...
That is good.
There's a trip.
How interesting.
I feel like, okay, the only reason why I'm doing this is because I feel like this is required.
Oh,
Awkwardness.
I...
It definitely can't
I
be,
do
right?
believe-
As I said.
Of course.
Hang on. She's a professional. I mean, consider this.
Alright.
Perhaps feelings.
Dude, actually, what the fuck? This is actually rare to actually get it wrong this many times than to get it right.
A strike.
Good afternoon, Joyce L. I'm glad I was...
That
Dude, I'm
is
gonna have
good.
this whole conversation burned into my brain.
Of course. And
Oh,
Awkwardness.
I...
Just, I don't know, sir.
I do, but...
I don't,
As I
I do,
said,
but
of course.
I
Hang on. I mean, consider this.
72%
Perhaps
again.
She has been planning feelings. will
Double
guide
4. How? I don't understand. Hold on, wait a second. I need a 13.
Good afternoon, Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen...
Wait, hold on. I
must be
need a
from the
13. I can
RTA.
never win. I can never
I'm
win
glad
this.
I was just...
that is good.
If I
to
roll
hear.
2 6s, it would be
How interesting.
12.
Quite a few... The information...
Of course. And
Oh,
Awkwardness.
I see. Oh, dear. I do believe...
As I said,
Of course.
Hang on. She's a professional.
Okay.
I mean, consider this.
Let me fail this again.
Perhaps feelings.
Look, look, look,
guide
look.
the way.
Wait, what? I needed an 11, and I got an 11. And I fail? Wait, I rolled a 2 and a 4. I got a 6. Before and I got that adds up to 11 somehow. But before I got a 4 and a 4, which is 2 more, and I still failed. Why? But I'm gonna need John Disco Elysium to tell me why this doesn't work.
Strike.
Good after Joyce Elmeth. I was...
that is
There's a
How interesting. Quite...
of course. And
Oh.
awkward.
Oh, I do...
as I
Of course.
Hang on. I mean, consider this.
Alright.
Perhaps she has got feelings will guide the way.
I rolled a 14. I rolled a 14. Okay, you can't succeed it. You can't.
I assure you, it is...
She's silent.
Officer.
Alright, whatever. We just gotta continue.
You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something...
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still
Okay.
getting
Yeah, so you have to fail somehow, pretty much.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it. to
Yeah,
my
okay, so she
superiors.
wanted to...
They're
She just
going
wanted to go
want
through it no
see
matter what.
something tangible. The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbour. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it. Or
Sure.
you can find your badge.
detective, a word in private before we continue.
Okay.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, detective.
Here we
Honestly,
go.
I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Henchman now?
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all
She
along,
kinda did.
or she's
she knew.
simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show. But there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
True.
Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
So we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union. Or that we are on their
She's
side.
got us in a double
We'll
blind.
never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Okay.
Yes. Knowing this does not really change our position, however. I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure you will, detective.
Okay.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large.
Yeah,
The
true.
situation might have changed drastically.
You could request it.
Alright. Let's get back to it.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Tell me about the drug
It's quite
trafficking.
straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild
Isola?
Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic
GBL.
psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
GBL, aka BLJ. Through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is...
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Says,
We're in logistics. It's our business to know.
Hmm.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Everard and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every...
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
The lorries.
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. but in transit they are vulnerable.
Okay, so she wants the drugs out, and she's just gonna use us to do this
Perhaps
shit.
you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
We got a narc on the driver.
Uncovering the Union's secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
True.
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the trade committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
I see.
Thousands of liters of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Rebel.
Cold breath rushes in from the bay, making its way down the alleyways and
We'll
potholes.
shiver with it.
A lot of it. It comes in from large Samaran factories in South
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
Yeah.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them
Okay.
trapped.
So they stopped everything
This is
so
a
she could
unique
get the
opportunity. I'm
drugs.
sure you understand.
The Union is involved. One of the drivers was present at the lynching.
Two might even be connected.
Maybe.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary,
Or
I'd
not.
like to hear it.
Dude, he shoots it down immediately.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done, how do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
True.
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely. Yes?
We gotta do it.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully, it may come to nothing, or it may just blow. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Yeah. Show her the
That's
photo.
the man who was killed.
Whoa.
I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Fuck. What about some of the
Better not
tattoos?
tie the 4th day to the Bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help.
She
Damn.
wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Of course, Detective.
Okay, so we can't do we literally can't do anything. Apartment door for Everard? Oh fuck, I forgot we gotta do this shit. Manana. Who the fuck was Manana? I forgot we had to do this shit for Everard. Who the fuck is Manana? Okay. I guess we should probably do this because he was the guy. Dude, those are those target balls on the ground right there. There's so much things that we that you can do to waste time, but I don't know if we should ever be wasting time at all, unless there's unlimited time in this game. But I highly doubt it. All right, is this guy in the back, Manana?
The man ponders his cooking
No.
utensils and gives you. He looks up at you. Shrugging is an international sign for no. I don't know
Damn.
what's behind that.
Okay. Alright, I don't know who the fuck Manana is. I think it was that other guy. Over here. I mean, we need to go over here anyway, so. Yeah, this guy. I think this guy might be Manana.
So,
Oh,
what's
it
about
is.
the harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye. Like men of a key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
Onto a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I'm a hustle grinder. I'm sorry for myself. I'm opening it for all working men.
I'm not so sure about the hustle grind,
The
but
hustle grind.
you know, it doesn't matter. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind
I know
the
what we're
building
talking about.
rise.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella.
Dude, they're
We
fucking...
talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
They're like
None of
fucking
this-
making this chain as long as
This
possible.
jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical doctor.
Okay, he's not gonna tell us
He
shit.
is not going to tell you because he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everhart. Who
Yeah.
he is and what they're fighting for. This is interesting. Ask him about the Hardy Boys.
Hmm.
Los Ardis? They're an independent military. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law.
But really, they're just
But really,
like you.
They're just like you.
Alright, I don't think this guy has some other shit.
Hey, psst,
Who, me?
yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too?
Love has worked out really well for me. I'm a love winner.
Good. We need tender men like you building gargantuan communism. Word on the
Why
street
is it-
it's
why?
going to be 10,000 times larger than any communism previously attempted. You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners.
I've never said
Impale
this.
all people who have more than 25 real in their
Impale all people.
literally murder all human beings, regardless of their
Literally
political
murder all
That
human
kind of
beings,
stuff.
regardless of their political beliefs. I haven't said anything like that.
Not in so many words, but don't deny it. You're about to rip off that mask of social democracy and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that will devour and masticate mankind.
No.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
To get right down to it. No.
Very well. I guess no one will build communism then. Tell the working man it's over, unless anyone has objections. No objections. It's
True.
mathematically impossible to achieve a classless society.
Yeah.
Did someone mention cocaine? Are we doing cocaine? No. I'm sure I heard someone say cocainism. Anyone? Anyone else? There's no one.
Why is rhetoric trying to get us to this shit to happen?
There's no one. Okay then, lie down and let the water carry you downstream.
Dude, that shit is hilarious. When the different parts of the fucking of the brain are working like that. That is gold. The crazy thing is that this actually is how the human brain works. I don't know how, but it is. How the fuck do we get up there? I have no idea how to get up there. Hey yo, what is this?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material eaten up because there's a secret door hidden behind the pan. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Oh, it just came off.
What is this then?
Well, this is how we get on the roof, presumably. Oh. What is that? Oh, wait, no, that's gonna take me out. Good pig head.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. There's a good, vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
You're a really good detective. Are you a really good detective?
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, see that ladder there? It's probably another...
Yeah, another way to the harbor. Well, we've already found our way into the harbor, so... Can we really scale this shit? Oh, we can. The doorway's going to collapse soon. Hey, yo, what is this? Another postcard. More money. Can I go over here? I cannot. Can I go up here? Dude, no way. We can get all the way up here. Okay, we could have just gone up here instead of having to talk to the fucking... the other guy. And you get some money for it too, bruh. This is just worth it from the beginning instead of having to do all that race theory shit. But alas, hindsight is 2020. Okay, what is the locked basement door? Cause this shit hella looks open right now. I don't think, dude, I gotta walk all the way back around, bro. But yeah, the guy that was hanged was definitely shot first, but like with a bullet that like didn't go through his skull. Like it hit him in the back of the throat, but like didn't exit out. It didn't have an exit wound for whatever reason, which is kind of weird. But maybe he was wearing armor, and so. Okay, this is the basement thing, right?
This must be it. The basement door is where you try to be as silent as you can. Finally, the door unlocks with a small click. Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator. There might be important information as you hold the open door. You can...
We're not going to do it. And not only are we not going to do it, we're not even going to save and do it. Okay, we're going to save and do it. Just because I'm curious to see who actually lives in this apartment. Normally I wouldn't, but for you guys I will. Loot this motherfucker's house. Warmth of the sun on the flag.
This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty. This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns.
Interesting. Oh, take his shirt. Take this motherfucker's shirt. Myers, fair-haired fantasy heroes with big muscles.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Eat a little ring. Though cheerful, the images betray a lack of interest in human beings. The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much.
Wait, maybe this is the big dude.
Of course. So very... And so, the lieutenant picks up one of...
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this apartment.
Yes, your broken...
The Yellow Man mug.
Would feel...
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash. And now they've drawn the ire of the Union.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clue, perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Dead man clothes?
I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way.
You could ask Everard who this person is. It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota.
The what? What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine. The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Okay, but what is the hard stuff?
Fascism, Brota.
Okay, yeah.
You're
We're not.
going to keep your vooz, right? Keep your vooz,
No.
Brota. There's a slow, painful growl somewhere. It is one of betrayal.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each
Right, Well, that was interesting. Actually, fairly useful. Why am I walking like I got a stick up my ass now? Okay, I don't know why okay, that was weird. What do we have on my shirt? We'll do logic. Drama is not entirely very useful. Why the fuck am I walking so slow? Are my legs giving out? Okay, there we go. I'll run for like a single moment. Okay, I need to like go into a different area to like reload this shit. Okay, well I guess we're just stuck like this because I insulted my lower intestine.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
I'm like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had
Okay.
some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Find us other addictions with drug trafficking?
Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Probably not this guy.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Why are you still hanging around then?
Gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
A rhymesmith. This is quite credible. It goes with its cadence and weight.
This is quite credible.
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Let me hit him with my best verse.
Your best verse. You don't even have a bad verse in
Oh
you.
no.
Just tumbleweed and liquor stains. Wait, no. What are you doing?
That's brutal, man.
No. Stop. He's already mortified.
That's,
In the name of God, what are you
What
doing?
are you doing?
yeah, I get that, and it's cool, but... Yeah.
Yes, and I also thank you for stopping. We have a drug investigation to return.
That was so bad. That was so bad. We can try again though. After we are unable to run ever again. There we go, I figured it out. Took me a little bit, but we got it. So, can we go in here?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed.
Weird, I have to like double click and then click again. Maybe this is the drug trafficker?
The woman still has her eyes fixed on nothing.
Grandma?
If you want her attention, you may need to be more...
Stab him twice.
The smile on her face has disappeared.
You alright, ma'am?
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
In the 50s. Okay. When else would you be?
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero. Until you came along, that is. Why not, Harife? It's not like I
Harife.
have anything better to do in this hellhole.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging.
True. Show me the soles of your boots.
She's just a distracted old woman.
So he doesn't think.
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Do you have a lorry if you get like that?
Nothing. I just...
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the case. But connected to this woman tuning out like that.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best camioneers of Lomonosov's land, Udashnaya Zem,
A terrible cold comes over her.
the Transcatolia Magistral. You for 1A. Adestradas do Mirador. All the good ones. The deep trenches. Where the bluebirds fly.
Cool, right into your dust, sister.
You're right, Loman. I'm the one who should take my...
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that all you woke me up to say?
So
Now
your
what
boots.
do you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff? I'm starting to think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots
Ooh.
made of black leather.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
There's no aberration.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too
Damn.
many discrepancies in all this.
Dude, visual calculus. You can just tell the size of the boots just by looking at them.
I could have told you that from just looking at them.
Oh,
Size
shit.
37.
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals.
Seems like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
Diamonds.
Diamonds.
Of course not. But with whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
Oh.
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides,
She definitely has
She
it.
says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
After driving a lorry?
oh, it's so much more than a high where I go, Sheriff. It's low. I go to the bottom.
So low. She might be our lady.
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick in the dark. A sleek,
Then it's contraband, Loman. What?
bad hand. Hermenegildos' bad hand strangled 300 people. What can I say?
300 people?
Just really like strangling people.
What do I need drugs for, Loman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary, not
The
drugs.
adversary?
Yes. There is a protagonista and an adversario.
She actually kind
I
of sounds
am
like
on
my
the side
grandma.
of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary. I don't like the sound of any of that.
Half-light.
Sounds like a horrible drug. The worst one of them all.
If you don't know,
I want to ask if you'd be interested in smuggling some drugs.
why would I want to do that?
So the criminal
No.
lifestyle?
What in the name of God are you talking about? Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me.
Okay, she probably is. Could it be drugs?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiris to Grad, in the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiris to Grad, Loman?
Drugs?
No, Loman, diamonds.
Okay. It is drugs.
Easy. It's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
We only have 2. I don't care about the
Timers are good for you, Lowman. You should try them.
It's-
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagull, or I can just relax.
I think we're done here, no?
Yes, go. Enough jamboree.
That's gotta be her. It had to be her. Bro, you know it's gotta be her.
An old monument.
Yes?
Fuck. It has to be her, bro. It has to be. Hold on. Are we gonna let Everett know? Alright, let me walk back over there real quick. But that had to be her. In the heat of battle, that was her. She literally says she doesn't know what she's fucking smuggling. It could be fucking shit. It could be drugs. And then literally alluded to it by saying that it was diamonds again, when we knew that it was not. Can we? New day?
The already familiar.
New me, new
cold
day.
touch
Let's
of
go.
Plastic. Your fingers run
Let's
over the
go.
dial pad. 005. Calling. Calling. Still calling. Then.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. You rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I help you?
The voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. You rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy.
Do you know me?
No.
What did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
Anything on my name?
Let me fire up the machine. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November 46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one.
What kind of film is that?
It's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce, Ziemsk immigrant Egidius Wojcik tries to come to terms with the onset of dementia. No wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Maine.
On the corner of Voyager and Maine, a large neon sign hangs on the side of a building. Video Revachol, 24 hours.
There's another mud away from the front door.
Heels, tiptoeing down. Suddenly, you feel like you don't want to hear about video rentals anymore. You don't want to hear.
It was all
any
shit, it's
of it.
over.
It was all shit. It's over.
That's enough for you today. Let's conclude this call.
What was all shit? Okay. It. Giant ass print. Let's go talk to the main dude. Dude, I wonder if we can actually fucking use this. I don't think we put any points in anything, so I doubt we're gonna have another thing here. But
You're back before the cargo container.
let's go.
Its drawer
Been in the
has
world for 2
lessened
days.
since you were lost, and as it's
Damn. We get a rhetoric bonus for being in the world for 2 days? I guess we just know more. So I guess that could make sense. Let's talk to the big man. The big man.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. I'm very glad to hear that, Harry.
Ooh, big
One
level up.
question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you? You're right, Harry. You only had to unlock the door. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time
You
for
should know if I
men
want
like
it or
me and
not.
you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is going to start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is going to be good.
The Hangman clothes. Colonial mugs in there. I found a similar mug in the trash. Ooh. We're not gonna say that.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another vibe. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild
Struck down by
Pines.
sending in armed
Including our
mercenaries.
victim.
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
He performs a motion as if spraying.
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa. You name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Okay.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Would they move the container?
Yes. I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually... But enough about me and my fun container.
It's pretty crazy.
The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is...
Okay, just ignores them.
We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
What to do the
There's
pushing?
a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smooth.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
This
They're
is
like
the Hardy
you
Boys,
guys.
he's saying?
Idealist.
Again, that sounds...
Yeah, he said it's a bit like you guys, so he's saying it's the Hardy Boys.
So these...
Just like the other guy said.
killed our victim?
Because he said the Hardy Boys are just like us. The Manana
One
guy.
day, Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast."
But he
that
didn't.
would burn
Something's
it."
not right
He
about that.
probably worded it differently, but that would...
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that.
Yeah, they're
These are
not gonna.
the
We're not
kind
gonna be
of
able to do
men who
that.
Get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
True, he did.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried. He places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error. Anyway.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved.
Yeah, okay, he doesn't give a shit. He's just gonna let us do it.
Do you think this weasel is somehow...
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation.
Yeah.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting... Of course, Harry. Stoic silence.
It's a bullet in the
I'd
hangman's
so they
head.
shot him.
He was shot in the head before.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they had... What I do know is the case is in safe hands.
Yeah, he's
If
not gonna
anyone
give a
can
shit
get to the
about
bottom
anything.
of
He's
this
not gonna say
shot and
anything.
hanged man, it's my 2 little police... How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their M.O. Last winter, some poor work... These guys turn up...
So you believe the scabs...
You said it. Hell.
This guy's not gonna help.
Quite unlikely. Yes, he's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here. Strange.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it will probably turn her all fat.
Titus Hardy?
No, they are simply fine young men. All
Okay.
7 of them.
Okay, he doesn't know there's an
Exemplary
8th.
Union members.
All 7 of... He's just trying to throw us off the track.
Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys.
Yeah, he's
All
not
need to
listening.
Work with them.
He's betting on them being useless to you.
But of course, it's the least I can...
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Why are you giving this to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real. Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I was
Weird.
a good talk. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. Yes, Harry. It's like I can't...
A man of the left. He's been hurt too much in the past. by men who aren't social democrats.
Hustler, I'm a ground, I'm a money
Harry,
engineer.
That's perfect. My version of the left is not against the companies, it's with the companies. Honestly, what I have...
And what would isn't?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get
No, we're not.
perfectly acceptable.
No.
But the good-
No.
The lieutenant.
No.
Okay, fine.
No, we're
See
done.
you soon.
This guy, we just did random shit for him. Gained realistically nothing. And he told us shit that we pretty much already know. And when we confronted him with shit that we didn't know, he simply gave no fucks. How do we upgrade more health? More endurance? There we go, now we got 4 and 4. But yeah, that guy was completely useless. I'm gonna go talk to the Hardy Boys and then we'll call it. Because we know that they were shot now, so. I wonder if the whole game just happens in this one area or if it like opens up more. Because it seems like pretty small. But also good. I thought it might be like way bigger, but it is not. Hopefully not. It feels big despite being realistically pretty small. Let's talk to the boys. Oh, what's out the window?
Behind the dock workers, a ceiling height window.
It's
The
not
hawthorn
time yet.
branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside. Nothing.
What the
Even
fuck?
though you know you should see it, you don't.
That was insane.
Just branches like black tangles of hair, motionless. The wind in the yard doesn't reach the hawthorn. Maybe come back late. It wasn't time yet. You have to know of the girl. Return when you know more.
Of the girl. The 8th Hardy Boy.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. A bullet, you say? That's mighty curious.
Doesn't even let you. Yeah.
Indeed.
Not yet.
Mighty.
Not yet.
How did it get there?
Yeah, how the fuck did this happen?
There are so many bullets in the world.
Okay, why the
So
fuck
many
did the bullet
heads.
not like exit the head though? Because if it entered the inside of their mouth, that's like super duper super soft. And then why would it stop at the skull when it came from a rifle? Unless he had like armor on. But then you notice something.
At some point, one of them bullets had to end up.
Okay, this
It's
guy's
bound
not
to
saying
happen
some.
again, you know?
This is stupid shit.
Just statistically speaking, of course.
Wow! He's got it in a real evidence bag and all.
Why
We do.
don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what happened.
Okay.
You know what I think? I think he was shot in the head as a kid, and his brain grew around the bullet.
Yeah,
Around
probably
the
not.
bullet, man. That's a
They're only pretending to enjoy this. Beneath the
Yeah, shoot him.
Shit! I probably did shoot him. I was drunk last night. You got...
Yeah, Glenn.
Okay, they're
likes
not.
to
We're not
shoot
gonna
his
get any
guns when
fucking
he's
shit
drunk.
from this.
Better hope he stays sober.
No, he meant before he was hanged. Did you
From
shoot
before.
him?
Before? After? During?
Bro.
Never been worried in my life.
It's not like you blew it wide open, but there's a little crack in there.
Dude, what the fuck? How the fuck did this become a godly check? I have 0 authority. Let's go to 8th Hardy.
Oh, so you went and talked to
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
There's some word.
Yeah, I heard him. Now, fuck do you think I'm doing?
Looking for the boss man's word.
This very clear.
Do we get more authority for this?
Hello, officer.
But haven't Everard back you up like that.
Dude, it still has 3%. Even with that extra fucking +2. I want to do this, but I might just have to reload a shitload of times.
Just get the dead guy's autograph.
Okay.
About fucking time.
I'm gonna save and then I'm gonna see if we can get it. I'll try a couple times because I did fuck this up. Wait, new thing? Oh, never mind. These are just the other things that we already saw. Let's see.
Looks like the circus left town.
Oh, this is gonna be the worst thing to restart because he has to walk up every time. There you go.
This time it's going to
Almost. Okay, this time it is not going to work. This time it is absolutely not going to work. Maybe, I don't know if you even can do this.
The circus left town.
I think you just
but the
automatically
clowns are
lose.
still here.
This time it's going
Dude, that one was pretty close,
You
right?
already ruled out the first bad option.
Wait, hold on. So we got +3. If we had 6 and 6, that would be 12. +3, that would be 15. We can't. Okay, we just literally can't. We literally can't get this even if we wanted to. We need over 16, and that's literally impossible. So that's cool. All right, whatever. We're gonna call it there then. I feel like we're getting pretty close. In a few days, kind of thing. Yeah, definitely not something I can do right now. Maybe I could like equip the most insane fit for only authority, which I literally have nothing of right now, but in theory, maybe, possibly, hypothetically, for the sake of argument, we could. But we will do that next time. I will stream tomorrow. See ya!